Later on, then, we find God calling Moses. And Moses, being called by God to be a leader, was very resistant at first. He said, God, I don't know how to speak. God, I'm not a leader. And all of his excuses were answered by God saying, I'm sending you to lead my people out of Egypt into the promised land. Now with Moses, we find an example of how God then trains new leaders with those leaders who are serving him. For in the story of Moses and the Exodus, along comes Joshua. And Joshua becomes one trained by Moses. And Joshua then becomes the one who succeeds Moses in leading the children into the promised land. Well, in the New Testament, we find other examples of how God chose leaders, equipped them, and prepared them, oftentimes with on-the-job training. When Jesus chooses his disciples, he chooses them, and as we're told, he spends 3 years training them, equipping them, giving them life experiences so that they might be faithful servants of the Lord. And then when Jesus ascends into heaven, he sends those disciples out to be the ones sent, to be those who are witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. We find God choosing the Apostle Paul. Now, Paul didn't have all the training that the disciples did, but God takes Paul, trains him briefly by the apostles, and then Paul, too, gets on-the-job training. The excitement of being chosen by God